guys, I know, and I say this all the time, it has been a minute, a couple of days maybe, since we've actually done a reading. Um, I have been working on my websites, so sometimes that calls for total silence and total concentration because I run like maybe about 5 or 6 websites. So I have to be able to um, I have to be able to do some work on it. And plus I'm working trying to finish up a book that I've written. So I've been very, very busy. I haven't forgot about you guys. Again, for our April giveaway winners. I think it's at Crochet Bitch is one of them from our YouTube channel. And we have a Shawanda Tompkins from my Black Queens reading page. Um, Excited about that. Um, so I'm trying to figure out what am I doing. Okay. Not trying to figure out. So you guys, we have been going on and on and on. And hey, I got another exciting book that I'm going to add to what we talk about on here. Um, and it's gonna be exciting because I just realized that when I purchased the book, I was like, yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait to continue working on the book. Bringing the book forward to you guys. So let us go ahead and get situated here. And once we get situated here, get this going, and then we'll get into the reading. I'm excited. I try to be as excited as I can. As you know, my infamous Florida water already spoke over the card, spoke over the reading itself overall. You guys, I want to show you something that I added. I found a root chakra meditation bell. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So, hello, how are you guys doing? So we're going to go ahead and get into our reading and then we'll go ahead and do the reading. All right. So as you know, we have been going through this book for a minute, right? And look, we're already on page 145. So we need to finish up Venus in the house. Yeah. Venus is running through the houses, all 12 houses. We are on I think the 6th, 7th, 8th. I think we're on the 8th, 9th, and 10th house. Yeah, exactly. So, as we go through these houses, we're really basically just breaking down the high and low vibing of the houses when Venus goes through them. Because we just finished with Venus going through the zodiac signs. Now we're going to talk about the houses, okay? So on the 8th house, you may benefit from marriage or partnerships, usually through an inheritance, alimony, or marrying up. Relationships and sex are serious business for you. You want depth and expect loyalty. Your sensual side rules you, which means you're hot in the sack. Wow. Okay. When you're low vibing, you may have an obsessive side to your sexual nature, which could lead to jealousy. It's also possible, excuse me, that you marry for financial gain. There's a bit of hedonistic in you, which is if left unchecked, could lead to a life of laziness and overindulgence. In the 9th house, when you're high vibing, you adore philosophy, religion, higher education, and travel. You may travel for or marry someone from a different cultural background. Most likely, you'll get along well with your in laws. Freedom is essential. You need a partner who gives you space. This placement can produce highly educated types who are well traveled as well as religious or philosophical scholars. When you're low vibing in the ninth house, you may want freedom so badly that you cannot commit to a relationship. When things get tough, you hit the road, leaving chaos and broken hearts in your wake. While there is nothing wrong with wanderlust, you must be careful that you don't become a rolling stone, always on the move but gathering no moss. In the 10th house, when you're high vibing, the public adores you. And why wouldn't they? You're charismatic and popular. You're charismatic and popular. You belong in the spotlight, for that's where you shine. If you're an artistic career, you may receive critical acclaim for your work. Women may be helpful allies to your job. You're able to win favors from people in positions of power as well. Networking is where you're a total pro. When you're low vibing, you use people to get to the top. Instead of loyalty, you look to see what you can get. Then ghost folks when they've served their purpose. Romantic scandals can taint the relationship you're trying too hard to hide, to build. Excuse me, trying hard to build. So the next time we'll go through this and then we'll break it all the way down, says into a nutshell. So we're going to start on the 11th house and what it means. And that's going to end Venus in the house and the signs. And then we're going to start with Mars. I'm trying to figure out whether or not we should go through the whole book. I don't know, because this is all 9. I'm really advising you guys to get this book. It is called Astrology for Real Life, Workbook for Beginners by Theresa Reed. I got this off of Amazon and is a very good book. The next book we're going to probably get into, and I'm looking at it, I found this one is called Chakras, Understanding Your Chakras. Very good book. So far I've read almost halfway through it and I just got it. So I'm excited about reading that with you guys or discussing that with you guys. Get you to understand what your chakras are and how important it is for us to keep them balanced, because when they're not balanced, our life is in chaos. Remember that. When your chakras are not balanced, our lives are in chaos. Okay? It is in chaos. All right? So we'll get into that. I'll see how much further I'm going to do in that book. But I want to make sure I complete the other book even before we start it. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get our reading started and moving. Hello, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. I am not going to take up a lot of your time. I think we've done very well so far. We're going into our second year on here. So I'm excited about that. We have been doing giveaways since, let's see, April, May. We're on our May giveaway. I'm going to do giveaways for the next 4 months. So I'm trying to get you guys to participate in our giveaways. I've given away decks of tarot cards. I'm in the process of giving away some gift cards. So I'm just saying, you guys, when you subscribe and share this channel, there is opportunity. I have this channel that pertains to my readings, and I also have Black Queen Reading on Facebook, if you want to join that one, if you're a Facebook person. And I'm giving away, someone won something from off of that page too. Okay? So I love giving away stuff, basically. So let's see what you guys been up to. Let's see what you guys have been up to. And this reading is a general reading. It's not a horoscope or a sign reading. It is just a general reading. Maybe somebody needs some clarity on some stuff that's going on with their lives. And I try my best to be able to do that for you. Okay. So our first card, wow, is the Sun card. The Sun talks about light. Okay, we're talking about light. We're talking about things coming to the light, because that's what the sun is. We're talking about hope. We're talking about healing things. Okay, somebody is in a need of healing. Okay, and getting a different perspective. Okay, wow. The word clarity came up. Being positive, having an optimistic mindset. Okay, somebody needs that. Okay, and we know with that comes growth. And I look at the sunflowers in the back, I see them growing. um I see the ideal that how the sun sits outwards directly looking at you. Okay, so saying, yeah, this is what's about to happen. Okay, look, then we have the Nine of Pentacles. When we look at the Nine of Pentacles, she's a feminine energy. She's looking at all the things that she's already accomplished, and she's living in her what you consider lap of luxury. She's appreciating and being grateful for what she's already accumulated. Okay, she understands her position and how she has to play her role in her life, because sometimes, we live a life and we're not even playing the proper roles in our own life. Okay, so she knows where she stands in her life, and obviously she's happy doing it. Okay, so now we have the Magician, and he talks about manifesting. When you get clarity, optimism, you look where you have gone and where you're at now and how you're pleased at where you're at. Now we're talking about continuing manifesting and bringing things to fruition, the things that you're asking for, that you want out of your life. Okay, so then we're talking about the Six of Pentacles. Again, we're talking Pentacles represents inheritance, legacy. Okay, don't necessarily always talk about money, but because you can inherit in good sense of values, all that. And you look at him, he has the scales in his hands, which talks about to make sure that you're being balanced. Remember, I was saying earlier about your chakras being in balance? So, has to be in balance. He's making sure he's giving one poor man something and it equals what he's giving the other person. Being fair, balanced, and aligned is so important, especially when you're in a position to give. Okay? Hello. So then we're talking about lovers or relationship. The Page of Cups. Page of Cups talks about being in a relationship, giving back. Okay. It's also talking about having something to give to someone that you find is very special to you. Okay. That's how I look at that, and how important it is for you to be able to do that. Okay. Also, it talks about just kind of loosen up a little bit, be playful. Okay, being playful, enjoying life. Look what you've done so far. So it's time for you to be able to enjoy life. If we would understand how important it is to give back, you guys, no matter what it is, give back. Make sure it's something good. Okay? Guys, remember I said playful, loving, and all that? Look what the lover's card. The lover's card came out. Wow. Love it. I love it. I love it. So this also, again, when we talk about the Six of Pentacles, we're talking about alignment, balance, and agreement. Okay, with something. Okay, being on the same sheet of music, partnership. Okay, so that's what the lovers represent. Don't necessarily always talks about being in love with someone, but the lovers also represents the balance of things. Okay, that feminine and that male energy, okay? How important it is to be balanced, okay? Uh-oh. So now we have the world card. The world card talks about a cycle being completed, a cycle being completed, change. Cycles one, cycle two. Someone is in a cycle of change, okay? And maybe this right here is showing that it's time, okay? Everything else has aligned itself. It's time to be in alignment with this, and this showing that it's all complete, all in one round circle, okay? So that cycle has completed itself. You guys, you would not believe, look. So this is about a relationship. This reading is about a relationship, a partnership, because not only do we have the lovers, we also have the two of cups, okay? So with the two of cups, that represents also a partnership, a balance, an agreement that's being made, okay? And that is so, so, so important. Oh, look, now we got the two of swords. Now, in this story that's being told, there is someone, okay, that knows there's something out there that they need to pay attention to, but they refuse to. Instead, they're crossing their arms across their heart. Okay. So again, when we look at these two, so someone is not ready. They want to be, but they're not, or they might be already in that situation and they refuse to see what can change and make it better. Because some people become very, very comfortable in some craziness. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? In the midst of a lot of craziness that's going on, some people are comfortable, so they're blindfolded. They don't see what, and the swords represent, could be thoughts, or it could be the protection of the heart. Okay? Someone's not sure if that's the person or situation they want to partner up with. Okay? So keep that in mind. So now we have more male energy here, and that's the emperor. The emperor is almost, it's like a representation of a mentor, a father figure, of power, authority, okay? Wanting to be there to protect you, or guide you through whatever it is that you're going through, okay? All right? So then here comes the Queen of Pentacles. Now we have our male, we have our mother and father, our male and female energy through these cards. So that means that's a balance. So let's see it as a balance toward whatever it is that you're doing. It's a balance because you have the male and female there. Okay? And also this represents being dependable. She's being dependable. Okay? So you have that in your realm, okay, in your life path. Someone that you need that's going to be dependable. Somebody you can go to and get good advice from, okay? Also, now we're going to end this story, okay, with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands represents messages, messages coming your way, good messages coming your way, giving you the opportunity, okay, giving you the opportunity to make things right, or getting that good news that that person or persons that are coming your way are going to do something that's going to be, they're going to benefit you. Okay? They're going to benefit you. And it's important that they do. Okay? Opening yourself to things that are going to help you. Okay? On this path that you're going on. Because only you know what you're going through. Okay? Nobody else does. Now, usually when I do either the Two of Cups or the Lover's card, I add my Mind Info Oracle cards in, okay, for a little bit more of a clarification. So what I'm going to do is, since those cards came up, the Two of Cups and the two Lovers cards came up, We're going to talk about, we're going to discuss in this one relationship energies, your energy, their energies, the obstacles and challenges that may arise, the best course of action that can be taken, the outcome, which is 3 to 6 months down the line, okay? And then their messages to you, okay? Their direct message to you. So, how is the relationship energy acting right now? So the relationship energy is asking for being grounded. You're being asked to ground yourself. You spend too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy centering feeling, okay? That is the relationship energy. So what is your energy? What is your energy? Compassion. You have compassion for that person or that situation you're dealing with. It's asking you to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster or a bully and a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. So, in the relationship, it's important that your energy shows compassion. Don't beat yourself up over everything. Okay? Don't be overcritical. It is not necessary. So what is their energy in the relationship? They let it go. They want it to be let go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Release it and be free. Say that again. Release it and be free. Okay? That's their energy toward you in whatever this situation is, okay? Or the relationship in itself. So what are some of the obstacles? What is stopping? What is blocking? Being patient. We want to hurry things up. Hurry, 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 hurry. You're being asked to practice patience right now. And it's not easy to do this, okay? But you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment because you're not being patient. Have patience. It'll eventually work out. Yes, that is your obstacle. Yes, we have to be patient. We have this microwave mindset. We don't want to do anything for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. Oh, it's too long. No, we have to be patient. In order for everything to work itself out, we have to be patient. So it says, what is the best course of action? Look for the miracles. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. So make sure you're paying attention to things that are happening in your life. Because what we might look at as being something negative, most of the time, in the midst of all of that, there's either a lesson to be learned or something good comes out of it. Okay? What is the outcome in 3 to 6 months down the line from this very reading we're doing? They're telling you to jump in. Don't be afraid to jump in. Take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. Wow. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. So think about it from this. We being patient, making things happen slowly but surely. But when it's time for you to say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. This is what happens. You jump in and you make it happen. Last but not least, bravery. This is their message to you. Be brave. Be brave. Okay? So it says you're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. Yes, yes. You know, we haven't talked about in a long, long time was our spirit animal. What spirit animal are you today? Let's see, let's see, let's see. What spirit animal are you today? The frog, prosperity, prosperity. With all those pentacles in this reading today, look at that, prosperity. Let go of the past. Look what it just said. Wow. Let go of the past. Embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune awaits you. Did we just say something about jump in? What? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. So let's see what our purposeful career is talking about. This is talking about your money. Let's see what it's saying about your money. Are you doing the right things with your money? Are you making the right decision with your career? Let's see what we got here. Watch out, it says. There's more than meets the eye. Be careful with whom you deal your finances with. Someone might be taking advantage of your vulnerability. You have charm. You mesmerize people with your charm and elegance. You have a style that captivates your audience. Use your confidence to take, to always never stop learning. It's never too late to do something new, whether getting back to the academy or just studying on your own. A new skill or knowledge brings efficiency. Collaborative. Someone wants to come together with you guys. Someone wants to come together with you. That is very important. Remember, we were talking couple, we were talking partnership, alignment, agreement. Working with someone who has the same goals as you will increase your power and reach. Someone wants to do business with you. See? Told you. So there's a sense of someone wanting to come together with you. Okay? So let's see what our gemstones tell us. The first one talks about lust. Each of us is born with a box of matches inside of us, but we can't strike them all by ourselves. So again, we're talking two. Okay? Talking two. Secret. If you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself. Wow. Then, so we're saying here, walk as if you're kissing the earth with your feet. Remember, it's told earlier to get out, move around, pay attention to what is going on around you. Wisdom. The fool will think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Let's see what our I know cards are telling us real quick here. So, what is our I know cards telling us right now? It's telling us, look, I am letting go. I know that flourishing, focusing my attention on things I cannot control distracts me from my journey. Letting go. Again, said earlier, letting go, letting go. I know that each step I take towards the dream creates momentum for the next. I am moving forward. Yes, yes, yes. Leave it alone and move forward. I know that life is only limited by my imagination. I am dreaming bigger. Dream bigger. I know that it is important to work hard and play even harder. I am supposed to have fun. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so let's see what our spiritual awakening affirmations tell us today. What are they telling us today? Wow. I'm like, these cards, everything is kind of lining up. That's what I love about a reading. A reading is going to be definite and to the point. Sometimes you might have some confusion, but majority of the time it's not. It's straight to the point. It's up to you whether or not you're going to take heed to what you have learned. Okay? Look, it says just be. We look on the past, wondering what could have been. We look to the future, wondering what will be. What if we were to look at the present, sinking our teeth into the juicy, sacred goodness that is right now? What if we were just to be? Be without worry, be without fear, be without anxiousness, without planning or rewriting. What if we were to just be fully saturated, fully immersed in all the love and joy and uncertainty around us? To just and let what has been be what it is, and let what is to be what it will. There we go. Can't argue with that whatsoever. No, look, no, no, no. I am not arguing with that. So let's talk about numerology affirmations. We have two sets of numerology cards, actually it's three, that I love using in my readings. For clarification, yes, 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 yes. Let's see what we got here. We have 2828. Confidence. I radiate confidence and self assurance. I believe in my abilities and trust in my potential. With confidence, I pursue my goals and create the life I desire. Yes. Look, you guys, the word clarity. Didn't we talk about that? Wasn't that the main word that came forward very first time we started discussing this reading? 5454, clarity. I have clarity in my thoughts and actions. I see my path clearly and make decisions with confidence. My clear mind and focused intentions lead me to success. There we go, clarity. Didn't we just talk about wisdom? Did we just talk about wisdom? I just want to make sure I'm not making none of this up. Right? Each spiritual symbol is is something. It is something. Okay. All right. So it says 1717. Inner wisdom. I trust my inner wisdom and intuition. The answers I seek are within me, guiding me on my path. I listen to my inner voice and follow its guidance with confidence and clarity. With confidence and clarity. There's the word clarity again. Obviously, that is a hot word. So we saw it in the cards. We mentioned it. We talked about it. And look, it showed up again. So let's talk about our spiritual symbols. What are our spiritual symbols showing us today? Our spiritual symbols is showing us pet. You need to let go. So there's the word let go again. Somebody is harping or holding on to something. You need to let go of love, stale fear of love and heartbreak. Wow. Trapped, holding back your feelings and feeling isolated. Let it all go. Spirit speak, seek wisdom. There's the word wisdom in prayer, but also have an open dialogue. Speak to your higher powers. Allow things to come out that needs to come out in order for things to work out for you. Exploring, there are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. Epicure, somebody is acting self-absorbed. Okay, somebody is acting self-absorbed. Um, They're acting intoxicating, uncommitted. They're wasting your time. Maybe that's why the Two of Swords was protecting their heart. Okay, they're impatient, unrealistic, and greedy. Okay, greedy. So that could be that person that the Two of Swords is protecting their heart from. Okay? Self-reflection. Looking inward helps you see what to improve and make better choices. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. The next one is self-sabotage. Who's self-sabotaging their stuff? Their stuff. Undermining your success by procrastinating and negative self-talk or fear of failure. Materialism. Relentless pursuing wealth and possessions and putting them above care of others. Knowing what you're supposed to be doing. When I think of the Six of Pentacles, how he was making sure both poor people or people who were downtrodden were being equally treated. Okay? Judgment. Approach decisions with empathy as snap judgments lead to misunderstanding. So take your time when you're making a judgment call. Don't jump to conclusions. Okay? Do not jump to conclusions. It is not good. Last but not least, look what this says. Be here now. Be in the present moment. Balance productivity with self-care and mindfulness to savor the moment. Be in the present moment. It is important that you be in the present moment. Okay? Be here. Okay, here we go with our angel numbers. 2002. The void. Longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress, and depression. You have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, and open up. Go outside if you haven't been outside. Take action. Again, some action words. 1011. Hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is called to action. This is a call to action. Move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Remember, we talked about patience in the mind info card. Having patience. The 6666. Great blessings, self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom. There's the word wisdom. Understanding and letting go. There we go again. So we know what the key reading of this reading was. We know what the key thing of this reading, the meaning of this reading. Letting go, moving forward. Understand wisdom. How does it fit into the way that you understand what's going on in your life? Okay? Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Yes. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. Yes, yes, yes. I'm loving every that. Yes. So, here we go with our numerology, and these are our life cards, okay? Our life cards. Remember, I told you I have actually, yeah. Yeah, that's the third set of numbers that we can deal with. Okay, so look, your health is important. 7 plus 1 is 8. Your health. Look, you guys, remember we talked about the magician card. He talks about manifestation. Number 8 talks about manifestation. Manifesting what do you want out of this? 1 plus 1 is 2. Individuality. Look at karmic completion. Remember when I was telling you about the world card, the cycle, something has been completed. Something has been completed on your journey. Okay? Something has been completed on your journey. So now you're moving into the next phase. Okay? You're moving into the next phase of whatever it is that you want for yourself. Okay? Whatever it is that you want for yourself. Humor, take time out to laugh. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Blame, I accept responsibility for my well being. It's not no one else's responsibility to take care of you. That's why the word self care means you taking care of you. Okay? Look, the freedom you can have. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. It's not anybody else's responsibility for your happiness. You are responsible for your own happiness. Look, remember earlier the word patience. Patience, except everything happens in divine order. Taking time. Patience was another key word that kept coming up today. Okay. And the last but not least word is discipline. Discipline. Okay. I can accomplish what I set my mind to when I'm disciplined and focused. Okay. Disciplined and focused on that thing, that situation, something that you want to see happen, or something that you need to get rid of. Okay? Something you need to move away from. Let's talk about the elements. What are the elements telling us? Okay? What are the elements telling us? Look, it says have faith for your own healing. Wow. Have faith for your own healing. New beginning. Flow with life. Move on. New beginning. You see the water flowing. Okay? Move on. That cycle completed. Remember the karmic completion. The cycle has completed. So now for a new beginning. Now I need to go to the next phase. Look, answers will come. Remove energy blocks in you. Answers will come. Clarity, because it goes back to clarity. Getting a clear mind, getting a clear set of rules, and getting a clear set of guidance that you need to move on and be prosperous in your life. Value yourself. Spend time nurturing you. It's important that you self-care, because it's talking about self-care, doing what needs to be done to protect you and how you feel about yourself. That's important. That's number one. Okay? Now it says here protect and shelter. Protect and shelter. Let in only those you trust. Everybody does not need to know your business. Okay? Because everybody doesn't see you as valuable. Okay? So keep that in mind. All right? So, you guys, I really, really, really enjoyed this reading. This reading was good, juicy, chunky. It was a good reading, a great reading. And I hope you guys can take heed to some of this information we shared today. Remember how important it is to stay balanced. Okay? Understand we all have male and female energy in us, right? We just have to keep it balanced. All right? So, you guys, have a great evening. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have a great evening. I'm going to say that again. And bye bye.